Yo, what's up? So I'm in the car because my family's still sleeping and I already got a good workout in. So I needed to make this video. I needed to. So I'm gonna talk about the LCA, right? The Life Changer Academy. When I got in, it was called the Wealthy Coach Academy, but now it's the Life Changer Academy because that's exactly what we do. We change freaking lives. All right, now I know the reason I'm making this video is because I know even me and so many people, like when you first see the results or hear about what you can do with your online fitness coaching business, you're thinking, there's no way. Like, dude, get out of here. There's no way these results couldn't be real. Maybe you've already applied or was interested, or you're in the LCC, which is the free Facebook group of the Life Changer. But I'm gonna tell you right now, it's as real as it gets. It is. It's as real as it gets. All right, now, I joined the Life Changer Academy about 7 months ago, right? And during that time, like, I was at a full-time corporate job. When I mean full-time, I mean like more than full-time, right? About 50 to 55 hours a week. And I was being worked to the nail, right? I was actually not in an office job. I was as a driver delivering the stuff that our corporation delivers. And I had my coaching business for almost 3 years. And I wasn't making any money. So during this time, like, I was waking up literally dreading the day, going to work like 4 a.m., be at work at 4 a.m. and not getting home till like 4 p.m. And I would get home and I'd eat and then I'd want to sleep and then I would just repeat. And then on my days off, I was just exhausted, way too exhausted to give my family any of my presence, my clients any of my presence. Not presents as in like Christmas presents. I mean like me being presently there. So I didn't feel fulfilled. I felt like I was just stuck in a rut. So I saw one of Sterling's ads and I thought, grow your online fitness coaching to $10,000. Dude, you know what that would do for my life right now? $10,000 a month? There's no way like I'm gonna make it $10,000 a month. No, but I want to see what they have to say. And I'm gonna be honest, like I went through the application and then I went to go set a time and I never set the time. Right? Because I was like, no, like there's just no way. I'm gonna try it on my own. And then it was like a month later and I was like, you know what, dude? I remember bookmarking it. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it again. I'm just gonna actually set a time just to see what they have to say, because I'm just sick and tired of the way that I'm not living life. And I remember setting the time and I wasn't worried at all. Then I got on the phone and I was talking about what I really wanted in life. And I didn't even realize till that moment what I really wanted in life. Like, I really, really want to be a full-time online fitness coach. That's what I got out of the Army to be, right? And then when I got out of the Army, I was like, oh crap, I'm only making $200 a month. I need to get a job, like now. So that's basically where my coaching business was before I even started. I was like making maybe I think my top month was like $250. And I didn't have time to serve my clients. I was selling my programs for almost nothing, so they weren't even invested. Like, selling my programs for maybe $125 a month. And I was just like, you know what? This isn't worth it for me or them. Because like, what's $125? Like, some people spend that going out to breakfast every month. So my clients were getting results, but not the results that I wanted them to get. And I wasn't making any money in my online fitness coaching business because I didn't know what I was doing wrong. Didn't know how to market myself. I didn't know, I was like, oh, I need to get more followers. And it just, even though I did, it didn't work. I mean, most of the followers were get 1,000 followers instantly accounts. So, and I was totally focusing on Instagram, posting every day, and it just wasn't working. So I had the call and And I was sitting there thinking like, wow, this is what I really do want. Like, this is what I really want. And then he told me, I remember the guy told me the investment. His name was Kelly. He told me the investment. And I was like, dude, there's no freaking way. Like, I'm sorry, man. Like, I know I said I wanted this, but I literally don't have that money. I don't. And I'm going to have to talk to the wife about it. So I remember exiting the room with my heart racing because I was about to tell my wife, like, I want this. And I knew we didn't have the money, so I just ended up not telling her. And I walked out to my car to go to the gym, and I saw my car. And it was a 2009 Jetta, or Volkswagen Jetta. And I was like, man. So I took pictures of it right there and then in the parking lot, which is exactly like, literally, I'm in a better apartment, right? So I had a 2-bedroom, and I can see the spot where I took pictures of my Volkswagen Jetta that same day from my new spot, which is the bigger, better apartment in the same apartment complex. But it's just amazing. Like, I just did it, and I put it up for sale, and it took me like a month. And I remember going back into the house after I worked out, and I was like, how do these pictures look, to my wife? And she said, what are you talking about? I was like, I need to sell the car. Like, I want to be in the Life Changer, or at the time, the Wealthy Coach Academy, but now it's the Life Changer Academy. I was like, I just need to do this. And she was like, what? No. Like, we're only gonna have one car. And I was like, I'm the only one with a job right now. Like, it'll work out. Like, it'll be fine. Like, even if I make half of what they tell me, even if I could do just half, my life would be completely changed. Like, I'd be making, after taxes, I'd still be making like $1,000 more a month. And I would be doing what I want to do, what I love to do. So, you know, I was in the midst of selling the car, and people were contacting me, and because I didn't get the approval from my wife yet, I was just kind of like, no, I'm not gonna answer these calls, not gonna answer these messages. I came home from work one day, and I was sitting on the couch, and I just wanted to cry, because I literally hated my life. Like, I was like, I can't do this. I'm worn out. I can't have family time because I'm so tired. I'm over it. And my wife looked at me and said, you know what? Let's do it. Sell your car. Let's like actually sell your car. Like, get on it. Make this happen. And I remember getting a big smile on my face. It's like, really? Like, are you serious? She's like, yeah, let's, what do we have to lose? Like, it's a car. So I sold my freaking car like 2 weeks later, and I remember the guy handing me all the money, and I sold it for more than I bought it for. So that was good. But he handed me all the money, and I was like, okay. I went straight to Walmart. Like, I hopped in this car, went straight to Walmart, turned in the cash for MoneyGrams, and direct deposited it into my phone through my app, one by one, because it could only be like $500 for each MoneyGram. And I got on the phone with Kelly, and I was like, yo, I'm ready. And he was like, seriously? And I was like, yeah, dude, let's do this. And I was sick to my stomach, sweating, my heart racing, like there was something inside of me going, don't do it, Chad, please, no. Best decision I've ever made in my life. Best time to not listen to my logic telling me what to do. And I'm gonna be honest, with the first couple of months, I didn't really implement the process. I don't know if I was scared to succeed or scared to fail, or I just told myself bullshit excuses. But I was like, oh, this isn't working, and like, oh, I don't know if this is gonna work out. And then one day I was just, for some reason, just clicked. I was like, I saw something in the LCA, saw somebody post like three posts about them making sales in a row, which we call gains posts. I was like, you know what, dude, if they can do it, I could do it. So I just went all out. And within a few weeks of that day, I quit my job. I put my 2 weeks in for my corporate job because I made more than enough money than they would have paid me for 2 months. Now my business is seriously at a place that I never thought I would ever be. Right? I thought I was gonna make my money from YouTube or supplements, making supplements one day and getting eventually getting 60,000 or 100,000, maybe even 300,000 followers on Instagram. And I literally was like, and at that point I only had 200 followers on Instagram, and it wasn't going anywhere. Let's just throw that in real quick. But I literally was just like, you know what? Like, what the hell is happening? Like, I am waking up so happy, so fulfilled. My clients, holy crap, my clients are getting so much results. Like, they're so dedicated, so into it. And I'm giving them every piece of value that I possibly can. And you know what? None of this would be possible without the Life Changer Academy. I know it. Like, I wouldn't have been able to get here at this level by myself. And let's just talk about how much money I've made. Let's do that. In the past little over 5 months, maybe 5 months and a couple days, I've made over $30,000. Actually, now $35,000 since the last couple days. I just pulled in 3.5K in the last 2 days. Yesterday and the day before, and it's only 7:03 in the morning, and I'm planning on getting another one today. I'm planning on getting another couple thousand today. Over $35,000 cash in hand in just over 5 months. That is more than my corporate job would pay me in a year. I'm not joking. You might be like, wow, your corporate job didn't pay you nothing. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It didn't. And I'm just like, what the hell? I'm still in awe and shock, but now this is like my regular. This is what I do. And none of this would be possible without Sterling. So Sterling, if you don't know, you should. He's the CEO. Dude is so invested in making every single one of us successful. So invested. He gives us so much support, so much value. Like, he will never stop. He just won't. Like, he's always making the process better, always making the process easier, always making the process to where it's becoming almost impossible not to be successful. I cannot express that enough. As long as you implement the Life Changer system. Here's what to do, you do it. Here's what's to do next, you do it. Here's what's to do next, you do it. Okay? And the second you start implementing the system, you make money. The second you stop implementing the system, you start seeing yourself not make money. Okay? So, Sterling is I'm so grateful for Sterling to be my mentor and my coach. Like, he's a phenomenal person. Really. And no matter what's going on, he just gives it his all. Darius, you will meet him if you already haven't. Met him in some way, shape, or form. Darius is the freaking king. The freaking king. Because, like, if it wasn't for him, let's just say this. I was at LA Fitness as a memberships counselor, right? That's what they called the sales team, the memberships team. And I entered that with no sales experience. And I was maybe selling like 4 or 5 memberships a month. Felt like I sucked, but the truth was they didn't have anybody really teach us how to sell. Darius is on a weekly or freaking daily basis shooting some type of knowledge that is helping me become better and better at getting prospective clients to commit and enter my program. And it doesn't matter. Like, I thought, there's no way I can sell a package for this much. A 12-week package for 15 to, I just sold one for $2,500 yesterday. And you know what? All that does is make your clients fully commit. Fully commit. Like, there's no way they're not going to at that amount of price. So, like, that dude is just awesome, making sure that every objection gets handled, like making sure that if you're having trouble, he's there for you, making sure that he's got your back. Hector. Let's talk about Hector. Yo, Hector is the freaking guy, the accountability king, brings so much value and energy to you. And like, he calls me, right? Just randomly will call me, and I always pick up the phone when I can. If I'm not on a call with a client or whatever. And I get on the phone and he's always just like, yo, where's your business at? What you need help with? What do you need support with? How can I bring you more value? And I always tell them, and it's not only business related, even when it is business related, like the dude just spits massive amounts of value and knowledge your way. And you get whatever you're struggling with, he gets you past it. Every time. Every time. Because he knows what the hell he's doing. He just does. And he also brings that energy to where the rest of the day you're like, yo, I'm going to get this. And that's all, it's all about the energy that you bring. Like, nobody wants to work with someone who's like, oh, yeah. And Hector's like, gets you up there where you're like, let's go, let's go. I'm so happy he got this, you know, figured out for me, or help me with this. And not only that, but like personal shit's going to go on in your life. Whether you like it or not, it always does, even if you're not doing a full-time online coaching business. And I've been open with Hector about personal stuff going on in my life, and he's there for me. He is there for you, regardless of like what kind of support you need. And I am so grateful for him, because there have been times where I just wanted to give up, and he's like, yo, bro, like, I got you. Like, what do you need from me? Anything you need. So it's just phenomenal. Like, listen, if you're thinking about going in the Life Changer Academy, right? I would only do it, like, this is for people who are truly committed into changing people's lives and really taking a process that works and implementing it and taking action. Not someone who's just like, oh yeah, I hope this works out, and like, I'm gonna kind of do this, but I don't really agree with what they do on this, and I'm gonna just get in and trust the process. Trust the process. And I know it's something, even if you've been doing an online fitness coaching business for a long time, you're gonna probably think like, oh, that's not the way I do it. That's okay. Obviously, if you're in this program, the way you've been doing it isn't right. Okay? And don't, like, this is for people who just want to make an impact on the world. Okay? Want to make an impact on the world. No, I didn't wear this shirt on purpose, right? I changed lives. If you're all about that, if you really want to see your clients succeed, if you really want to scale your business and really have like a crap ton of clients who are just doing amazing, like transforming their life, the LCA is for you. If you want to feel fulfilled in your life, if you are tired of the way things are going right now, being overworked, just, you know, waking up, dreading the day, worrying about like, am I going to make enough money this month to pay my bills, or I want to make more money, whatever it is, like, that is who the LCA is for. My best piece of advice for you is just implement the system. That's all you got to freaking do to start making mad money. Okay? So, and not only that, but changing a mad amount of lives, because that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, guys. If your why is to really make an impact on the world, that's who the Life Changer Academy is for. All right? Thank you guys for watching. Seriously, I'm so happy to make this video, because everybody needs to know how amazing the Life Changer Academy is. Like, truly the best. There's a better system out there that works. I wouldn't believe it. I wouldn't believe it, because I'm planning on pulling in $12K cash in hand this month, and then $15K the next month, and then $17K the next month, and then just gonna keep scaling and scaling and scaling and scaling and scaling, and being able to bring more my clients more value, and bring in more clients to change more lives, because that's what we do. We change lives. Let's go.